one does not simply interrupt the Skyrim main theme, at least not the epic part. It's never gonna get old. Anyway, hello everyone, my name is Loka and welcome to another weekend at Loka's. And once again we're playing Skyrim, and this time we're actually gonna play through, continue with Dawnguard. There might be some other stuff as well, but Dawnguard is the main focus of today's session. So yeah, we're just outside Fort Dawnguard here, and we have all the Elder Scrolls. Well, the 2 or 3 Elder Scrolls that is featured in this game. And there's also some other quests that we need to hand in. Let's see. Gunmar and Serene. Gerard. We've done quests for.
How is the work coming along?
Fairly well, I'd say. I've managed to get this far without blowing myself up.
Don't know where Dexion is.
Divine smile on you, friend.
What are you doing?
Need something?
So
All right then.
Who I thought was Gunmar, but clearly wasn't Gunmar. There's Florentius.
I always try to be ready for anything.
Oh.
May your next fight bring you victory, friend.
Doesn't want to be
Yes.
disturbed.
All right then.
Good day, friend. Keeping well?
Ah! There's Dexion. Who? Oh.
I trust your journey was successful.
It's been a while, so I don't remember if that blindfold is new at this point in the quest line. I think it might be, because last time we met him, he had just read the Elder Scroll that Serana had.
I'm sorry, my friend.
Ah, yes.
I can no longer be of use in this matter.
Why? What? What's happened? I don't know, I feel like that blindfold is a pretty dead giveaway.
It's my fault. In my haste to read the first scroll, I neglected the careful preparation required. I thought I'd be able to allay the after effects, but I was wrong. Now I am paying for it.
Oh man, my character really comes off as stupid here. That covering on your eyes, are you?
Blind? Yes, I'm afraid so.
Can anything be done to help you?
No, it will have to run its course. And there's always the chance I may never recover.
So I guess we're finished then.
No, there is another way. The question is, how much are you willing to risk to find Oriel's bow?
Just tell me what I need to do.
I can't guarantee you'd be free from harm. Becoming blind could be the least of your worries.
Don't worry about that, just tell me.
Scattered across Tamriel are secluded locations known only as Ancestor Glades. There's one in Skyrim in the Pine Forest. Performing the ritual of the Ancestor Moth within the glade should provide the answers you seek.
Explain this ritual.
It involves carefully removing the bark from a canticle tree, which will in turn attract Ancestor Moths to you. Once enough of the moths are following, they'll provide you with the second sight needed to decipher the scrolls.
Carefully gather the bark. How?
In keeping with tradition, you must use a specific tool in the Ancestor Glade, an implement known as a draw knife. Every Moth Priest is taught this ritual, but few ever get the chance to perform it. You should consider yourself fortunate if it works for you.
Do I need to read the scrolls in any particular order?
From what I saw in the vision, the Elder Scroll which foreshadows the defiance of the gods with the blood of mortals is the key to the prophecy.
Alright. How's a moth related to the Elder Scrolls?
Well, as I'm sure you've figured out by now, it's no mere coincidence that we're named Moth Priests. The voice of the Ancestor Moth has always been an integral part of reading the Elder Scrolls.
Moths barely make a sound, let alone speak.
Oh, the moths don't literally read the scrolls, but they maintain a connection to ancient magic that allows the Moth Priests to decipher them. If you listen closely when you find the glade, you should be able to hear their song, a soft, harmonious trilling. It's through this ancestral chorus that the moths tap into a form of primal augur and become a conduit for deciphering the scrolls.
Sorry, Isra, I'm trying to have a conversation here and you just rudely interrupting for no apparent reason as well. Ugh.
By having the Ancestor Moths close to the Moth Priest, they can utilize the conduit and share the moth's augury. Only the most resilient of priests can do it this way. It takes years of practice to interpret the harmony.
Then how do I even stand a chance?
You've come this far, and you've found several Elder Scrolls. Whether you believe it or not, the scrolls have a mind of their own. If they did not want you to find them, they would not allow it. Because of this, I strongly believe you were meant to hear the ancestral chorus. Only one way to find out.
What went wrong? I'm guessing in regards to him going blind.
Deciphering one of the Elder Scrolls is nothing like reading a simple book. There is quite a bit of ritual and concentration required. It can take months or even years to complete a single scroll, and even then, months to recover.
Is it normal for moth priests to go blind?
Sadly, yes. It is the inevitable fate we agree to pursue when reading the Elder Scrolls. It generally does not occur until a moth priest is in his latter years, but in my case, I simply was not preparing myself properly.
Oh, and okay, that's...
I've helped you all that I can. The rest is up to you.
Alright. So we're gonna have to head close to Falkreef, which we haven't been to. Which means there's a chance we're gonna get embroiled in all the shenanigans that happen when you enter Falkreef. Potentially. Where's that noise coming from? Oh, I think someone's practicing with crossbow.
Hope we reach Ancestor Glade
I hope
soon.
you find the answers you seek.
Oh, do you have any?
What is it?
No, nothing to say.
I
And
knew it would
Isran
come
is
to
standing
this one
here.
day. I knew.
Still.
And no one believed. Be on your guard at all times. Avoid sleep if you can. Sleep is for the weak. Well, at least you're smart enough to want to learn more. I'll show you what I can.
Why not? Ooh, 89. Anything I can do to
Speak
help?
with Gunmar. He has something for you. Watch your back.
I think that might be remnant from
Even with all
last
my
time
preparations, we
I
can't be too careful. The monsters
talked
could
to him.
strike us at any moment.
Because we do have a quest to turn into Gunmar. It's probably by the forge. Should you really be doing that? A blind priest using the forge? What could possibly go wrong with that? Oh dear. Oh.
Cozy little place, isn't this? This is fine for now, but we can't stay holed up here forever.
The vampire fledgling at Mara's Eye Pond has been destroyed.
Very good. Though I suspect there's more wherever he came from. We cannot afford to relax. Working metal isn't easy. Let me show you a few things.
Might as well.
What do you need? Blades, armor, smithing materials?
We got an iron mace of embers, which we have. That's a useless reward. Why would you give it to me? It's an iron mace. It's not gonna help. Here, have it back. Anything I can do to help?
Speak with Florentius. He has something for you. Good luck.
Arkay's been watching over me for years now. He says he's not too sure about you yet, though.
I'll speak with Serene first, though.
Hope you're getting along with Isran. He'd take some getting used to.
I'm back from Kagran's cell with the Dwemer exploding shock bolt schematic. Oh, that's
Back
a mouthful.
already? Can't wait.
What do you mean already?
Let's see. Ooh, this diagram explains how to fashion a bolt that will send a jolt of shock through whatever it hits. Testing this will require some extra precautions, I think. Here, let me show you how it's made. Assuming you have the smithing skills, you should be able to make this yourself at Gunmar's Forge. Either way, I'll have some for sale soon.
And I
It's
got
not easy to get
something
supplies way out here, but I'm managing. Take a look.
useless from you too. Orcish bow of Snow's soul snares. Sell more stuff to you. Do I have any? Oh, really?
I can certainly try.
Oh, I'm down to 500 gold. I didn't realize.
I'm starting to think you like this as much as I do. Here's the location of the next set of Dwemer diagrams. Thanks.
Swindler's Den? What is it with this game and sending me to Swindler's Den? This is the third time. Oh.
I once killed 30 vampires with my bare hands, you know. Ask Arkay, he'll tell you. Don't you worry about me. I've been through worse. I'll come out of this just fine.
Anything I can do to help?
I've been poring over some of the tomes left here in the keep. Interesting stories indeed. Seems the previous incarnation of the Dawnguard had, at one time, some interesting toys. Arkay and I think it could be a great advantage for us. You should look into retrieving it.
What is this artifact?
A powerful warhammer imbued with magic that places warding runes on the ground to obliterate its wielder's foes. Sounds useful.
Indeed it does. Any idea what I'll be up against?
What's that, Lord? Well, should I tell her? Arkay says bandits. Oh, wait. No, he says bandits. Nothing you can't handle.
Okay, I don't know how to feel about that.
Go with the light. Arkay's been watching potions, my friend. Potions. Possibly some spells. Maybe some other things I've forgotten about. Actually, I'm not sure. Let's see, shall we?
We have loads of potions anyway. Yeah, it's not really worth it. I'll keep it. I'm sure it has other uses, but
A noble cause. Arkay likes the idea very much, so I'm happy to help.
now that I have more gold. Oh, not enough for that though.
We'll speak again soon.
Hope you're getting along with Isran. He takes some getting used to.
Don't really need that though.
Cozy little place, isn't this?
Hold up. Don't they have a bunch of stuff?
Now, this better not be all the things you just can't be bothered with.
Or hang on, didn't I do a whole... Yeah, I did a whole bunch of stuff. Oh wait, I'm accidentally... Oh, I'm giving you stuff, okay. Yeah, that's not really what I meant to do. What? What just... What happened? Okay. Guess I won't question it. Let's see. Is it in the Dwemer stuff, or where is this? There we go. Okay. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Come in handy. Yeah, might as well. Guess that's all I can make for now.
Very few people appreciate all the horrible things that can happen to you.
This is fine for now. It's no war maidens, but I've got a decent supply.
Oh yeah, right.
Fight bravely, friend.
I have a feeling I already know this enchantment, but since my memory is awful, Yep. I was correct in that regard.
Our sense of what... Keep yourself armed and protected as best you can. Good luck.
Still over encumbered though.
Yes? Alright, let's see what you have.
So let's dump stuff on you, Serana.
If you think it'll help.
Oh wait, no. That was some weird animation thing going on. Now where's this? What's this above Founder's Tooth? Oh, right. It's from Soul Divided, so I might have to check that out. Crystal Drift Cave. What was that about though? I do not remember. I have a feeling there won't be much Dawnguard going on. As I'd hoped, but well, at least we're making some progress. Now, where the hell is... Damn Paul Mine. Didn't I? Because it's not showing up on my map. Well, at least not the quest marker. That's odd. And there's no way to show it on the map too. Weird. That is very weird. Ah, that's the man I was
I
looking
knew
for.
it would come to this. Speak with Florentius. He has something for you.
I had a feeling he would just redirect me back to Florentius. Seems you can only do 2 side quests at once for the Dawnguard. Well, I guess I have to do some Google foo. Because I have no clue where this place is.
I'm glad we're finally taking the fight to those monsters.
Oh. So that's what happens when you only use when you have one hand on a controller and the other hand on the phone, trying to figure out. Hang on. Not the right button. Do. What was the Dampall Mine? Ah! So that's why it's not showing up. Because it's not even in Skyrim. It's on Solstheim. And I haven't been to Solstheim yet, which is why it's not showing up. Which means if I want to do that side quest, I have to start the Dragonborn DLC, which I wasn't really planning on doing. Well, I was planning to do it eventually with this character, but I feel like that's a little too soon, kind of. Because, granted, I am level 43, but all I've really done in this game is related to Dawnguard and several side quests. But in terms of the main quest, I still haven't retrieved the Horn of Jurgen Windcaller. So I feel like, I don't know, I realize I'm thinking from a very narrow point of view here. In terms of this being a narrative. I'm trying to make this make sense. Or if it... I mean, I suppose all you really need is realizing that you are Dragonborn, which Ingvar has. She's also had those cultists after her. But I don't know. I feel like it's just a weird place in the overarching narrative going on here. It's a Crystal Drift Cave. Yeah, that's over here. Even though I can't remember what that's from. Do I have a note or something? No, that's... No. Ah! An exotic treasure said to be hidden in Crystal Drift Cave. Heard it from a coinless trader trying to save his own skin. Going to send a few to see if his story checks out. If the story is true, we need to be sure the saints don't find it first. Our benefactor will be pleased. Okay. So it has to do with the saints and seducer stuff, which we have done quite a bit of, so... Now I lost my train of thought because there was another point I was thinking about. That I suddenly can't remember. Uh-oh. I hear a dragon. There it is. And it's another friendly one, I guess. it's not interested in attacking us. Just like the last dragon that appeared. Let's go around here. Again, granted. Oh, it is gonna do the annoying thing where it directs us towards the city. Which doesn't really make any sense, considering it is, I mean, you can easily walk past it. Also, there's a standing stone in the shadow stone, which we've had on our marked on our map for ages. So might as well check that out. And some iron ore.
Let's move faster. The sun is... It's not great for my skin, if you know what I mean.
What sun? What are you talking about, Serana? There's no sun. Oh. I'm desperately trying to remember a point I was thinking of. Oh, this just leads to this cave. Nightingale Hall. Which would pique our interest, but yeah, no way in. Since we ain't doing the Thieves Guild. We ain't a thief, exactly. I wonder. Nope. Still directing us towards... I think I can get up here, but can Serana? Not even gonna comment on that. And off she goes. Oh, Skyrim pathfinding. Uh-oh. Let's put on the helmet too while we're at it. What? Is that the Bone Wolf? No, it was the mage. Oh dear. Resist shock sure seems useful. Oh, wrong spell. What shout do I have? Okay. Oh, no! Ah.
It's nothing.
Oh, standing stones, trophy armor. And here I was thinking that, oh, this would be a good good way to add up to that number. Wasn't counting on actually earning it. There we go. Bam. You didn't do anything, Serana. You don't have a right to say that, and you have brought something with you. At least according to the...
Where'd you come from?
Oh, you brought bandits with you, didn't you? Great job, Serana. Great job.
Death awaits you.
Oh, Skyrim. Never change. Actually, I don't have that ale. That skeleton with a coin purse. Where did the... Ah! Spell tome flames. Once a day, those under the sign of the shadow can become invisible for an extended period. Cool, but not useful for me. Is the trophy? I could have sworn the trophy was for finding 13 standing stones. Okay, so in that general direction. Oh, and here's a dead horse. And a Nordic looking thing. You look like a vampire. This person is busy. I wonder.
Fools!
Okay, good. It doesn't count as an assault. I mean, there's no reason Ingvar wouldn't do that. And what is chasing us now? Can't really tell. And it gave up. Aware of something.
Who's there?
Oh!
I heard something.
Spider.
Where'd you come from?
And that would have worked if it weren't for you, Serana. this cave? Oh, hey, Mr. Skeever.
Who's there? Done and done.
Ah, Crystal Drift Cave. And this sure seems promising. A wolf cave. No wonder.
I don't like the look of this.
Oh!
Who's there?
Wolves and bears? Well, not what I was expecting to find. One or the other, sure, but both? And I am over encumbered.
If you think it'll help.
I sure think it will. Gadnor's last wishes. Gadnor, my trusted friend and companion, has been laid to rest. I have built a shrine to watch over him and bring peace to weary travelers. Of the few riches Gadnor possessed in life, his most prized was a warhammer made of jagged crystal he famously won in a coin toss. After months of research, he came to believe this hammer was some sort of otherworldly treasure. Shortly before his passing, it was his wish that it be hidden away until one who has walked the Shivering Isles emerges to retrieve it. I have followed his instructions to the letter, and a powerful illusion spell now obscures it. To break the spell, one must first acquire pieces of what supposedly make up the weapon itself, amber and madness ore. Such things, if they actually exist, would be great treasures in their own right. If the enchantment is correct, only by placing the ores into the embers near Gadnor's body will the spell be broken. If Gadnor is not mad, perhaps one day this peerless weapon will find its way into worthy hands once again. I don't know about that, but we shall take
Who's there?
those notes so no one else can find them. Are elf seers useful? Restore Magica? Yeah, they are. Dragon's Tongue are pretty useful too. Moonstone ore. Can't really use that for anything. Alright, so that's that. And we're gonna leave the wolves alone. Just because I can. Although I do, as I'm thinking on it, or have been thinking about it, I suppose doing Dragonborn at this point wouldn't be too weird anyway, since I think the argument I'm thinking of is that we want as many artifacts we can get our hands on if we want to defeat Harkon. And we are at the point where we have all the Elder Scrolls. There's only one way for him to really retrieve Oriel's bow. And also I'm going up this path because, well, I know what's up there. Ingva doesn't, but she sees the Nordic stuff, so she goes, oh, maybe this will... I mean, there's always, well, not always, but there's definitely Dragonborn related stuff among these Nordic ruins and whatnot. I actually like that as a way to kind of I suppose justify, even if it's not necessarily necessary. To justify exploring. But with the way I played Elder Scrolls games anyway, I typically don't really do much exploration off the beaten path. The only exploration I really do are related to quests. I'm not sure why that is, but oh yeah, I see that dragon. But I feel like ever since my last couple of Skyrim playthroughs, I've kind of realized that there are actually a lot of good excuses, if you will. I have a feeling we're gonna need this crossbow. Lost Town Overlook.
Where'd you come from?
There we go. Been too long since we had a good dragon fight.
What have you...
300 seconds, that's a lot. Might as well use some of these potions I typically forget about using. Elder Dragon. This is gonna be interesting. As in, I have absolutely no idea what's gonna happen now. I'm not sure I fought Elder Dragons. Maybe I have with this character. Okay, it doesn't seem to be that tough, so... Yeah, no, we're gonna be fine. Oh, I get a kill cam and we don't even get a good view of it. Ah. And just there we had the epic fighting dragon music. Will I be able to?
Yes? Anything good?
See if I can dump all that on Serana. Okay, good, I can. Whew. And lo, do I hear the words calling to me. Dismay and the weak shall fear the foam and flee in terror. That one at least is at least valuable. Oh, I thought there was more. And there's more Nordic ruins. Might also be worth checking out. Because while I may not have progressed far into the quest, main quest, I have. I feel like it's safe to say that Ingvar is, or has become, formidable as Dragonborn. Maybe doing the Dragonborn quest line before progressing further into the main quest line can kind of I don't know, I guess prove something for Ingvar. Certainly will speed up her I wouldn't call it shifting views on the Daedra, but it would definitely reinforce what has already been a thing really with this playthrough, where she is a divine paladin, but she has done some stuff for certain Daedric princess. Some more iron ore. Apparently we've been to this part of the... Oh yeah, there's a Stendar's beacon. I wonder if that's the way up to the... What's this place? That looks like a scroll. Why do I have a feeling this was a ritual gone wrong? We mean no harm, Mr. Bear. We mean no ill will, we just want to get through. Yeah, this seems to be the path up to the ruin. Whoa! Stealth tiger. Where the hell is Serana gone? Ooh, expert lock. No. There we go. Glass mace. Not very useful. Oral host. Oh, hello.
You there! As an officer of the Imperial Legion, I require your assistance to complete my mission.
What mission?
The General has sent me to obtain a powerful weapon for the war effort. This was the last great bastion of the Dragon Cult, and their leader's mask was reported to be quite powerful.
What can you tell me about Foral Host?
It seems that after the strength of the cult was broken in the Dragon War, a last contingent came here to create a stronghold and regroup. King Harold's forces crushed stragglers here during the First Era, and it has been haunted ever since. But the specifics of the siege are unclear.
Anything you can tell me about this dragon cult?
They were among the first men to arrive from Atmora, and they worshipped certain animals as avatars of the gods, dragons being foremost. And for their bloody sacrifices, the dragons gifted their priests with terrible power. But their cruelty was too great for men to bear, and they rose up in what would be called the Dragon War, and the cult swept from the land.
Well, if it will help the cause, Ingvar is after all sympathizing with the Empire and the Legion.
Very good. The research I've done seems to indicate that Skorm Snowstrider left part of his journal here after laying siege. I believe it should indicate how to enter the blocked-off sections of the stronghold. I should warn you, Forelhost is quite haunted, but I'm sure you can handle it. Return to me here once you've obtained the staff.
Another reason I actually came to this dungeon is that I knew there was a quest associated with it. It's been ages though since I've done it, so I have absolutely no memory of what's happening, or what's gonna happen rather. Plus we get a Dragon Priest mask. Don't think we've... have we really not found any? Huh. Okay. I feel like at this point we should have run into...
Something's not... Where'd you come from? That'll teach you.
Now something's not right. Dead Legionnaires.
Free again.
I was always taught to avoid these types of ruins. I think I see why now.
Not really in need of recharge just yet. Saw that just at last second. Oh. Also slightly different enemies than usual.
Done and done.
Somehow you can pick their armor, which is a little odd. An empty chest? How dare they? Actually, that's quite valuable. Stormcloak soldiers too. On the plot thickens. I'm guessing this calls for
I'll be here.
Whirlwind Sprint. Although maybe that was a little overkill. Interesting. So it activates on proximity. Oh boy. Never a good sign when the battle music actually plays at this stage of the game. And this isn't so bad. dragon cultist goes being punched in the face by a zombie. That's not as funny as... it's not that funny. Why did I think it was that funny?
Do you need some? Whenever you're ready.
Oh. Oh, the zombie's still alive. Or still undead. I don't even know. Oh, that would have been way too easy. Aha! Scorm Snowstrider's journal. Oh shoot, it's definitely longer than most of the journals we find. Probably because they're Creation Club stuff. Alright, at the command of Lord Harald, we have swept our company to the south edge of our territories in an attempt to drive the Snow Elves up north to the main host of his forces. The first few days met with heavy resistance, but as we approach the eastern edge of Lake Honif, we have seen little and less of them. We began to receive reports of attacks back around Lake Honif, and word has come from the front that we should pull back to be sure we are not leaving our rear exposed. If there is a stronghold of elves here, we will surely root them out. It sounds impossible, but we appear to have stumbled upon a massive hold out of the dragon cultists, who were believed to be wiped out during the Dragon War. Okay, now I see. I thought these Nords were directly related to the dragon cultists, but I guess not. The elves must wait, as this is a threat we cannot ignore. If we are quick, we may be able to catch them unaware and avoid a lengthy siege. I'm seeing the third week of the siege. The men grow restless with the cold and all miss their families. If that blasted storm hadn't caught us off guard and slowed our ascent, we might have taken the monastery, but as it stands, we may be in for several more weeks of pounding on their walls. I've sent word to Harald to send one of the Voice Masters to help bring down the wall. We brought down their main gate thanks to the young Voice Master, but a brash had took an arrow in the neck in the process. Ow, that's worse than in the knee. It seems he will be joining the 8th in Dawnguard soon. The cultists have fallen back to the interior of the monastery, but soon enough we will breach those defenses. The sooner the better. It's too blasted cold on this mountain. We entered the monastery today only to find all inside dead. It appears they purposely caved in the stairway to the refectory and then took their own lives. Some appear to have slit their own wrists, others we found with empty vials. Most appear to be poisoned, but oddly there are not as many empty bottles as one would expect by the number of dead. We shall hold up here overnight rather than face the cold and explore the catacombs in the morning to see if we can find another passage to the upper areas. May the 8th protect us from dragons and madmen. We lost half our remaining men today. We discovered a well in the catacombs, locked but with several buckets already filled. And in their excitement for a drink that didn't risk frostbite on their tongue, two score drank before we could stop them. Oh Jesus. Nords and the drinking. Gods only know how these cultists could use that horrible poison in their own water supply. We've lost more men to this catastrophe than we did taking the courtyard. The well was locked from this side, and the key must be somewhere in the catacombs, but with the ghosts of these dead cultists and the men demoralized, it just isn't worth the search. Let those gods-forsaken cultists drink their way to oblivion and be done with it. The upper door in the courtyard has some sort of barrier over it, and our mages believe that the sacrifice made here will sustain it for decades at the least. We'll leave this accursed place tomorrow to regroup and push up north, but I will leave this journal so that in an age or so, when the poison has faded, someone may find a way in to be sure the cultists met their due fate. Or maybe I should pick it up actually. And that may be all uncovered. How delightful.
Yes? This better not be all the things you just can't be bothered with.
Oh, I got bad news for you. Uh-huh.
Who's there?
They don't seem to be that tough, but you never know.
That'll teach you.
Oh, that's the end of her zombie. These don't seem empty though. Actually, seem to be full, so don't know what's up with that. Oh, more cultists. Ooh, silver ore. And over encumbered again. Man, I really have a problem.
Yes? If you think it'll help.
Well, it will help me at least. Oh, another one. Okay. Here then. Oh. And that's not how it should be. Purse. Oh.
Where'd you come from? Done? Done and done.
Epic kill on the ghost. Ooh, elixir of strength. And that's some bad clipping.
Who's there?
Was just about to say, I have a feeling that Troll is gonna come alive. Oh, 2 Draugrs. 3 Draugrs! And a Death Lord to boot. Yeah, you'll be too annoying to deal with if I... Turns out my principles in terms of reviving zombies have a limit. Jam. Uh-huh. A bunny bow, cool. If I were using bows. Oh, that's actually a cool placement. I actually thought it was a scroll for a second. And oh dear. Not only do you accidentally activate the trap, but you then stand still in it, having fire spewed on you, and you're a vampire, so you're weak towards towards fire. Ah, and this leads back here. Foremost crypt. And I think we took a turn. Let's see. I think we missed some things. Well, not a whole lot, but you know, there's more treasure to be had. Ooh, level up. And as usual, I take off my stuff so I know what my base stats are. And I don't know if that's necessarily, well, necessary, but oh, I still have some bonus on my stamina. Honestly, stamina, especially for having more carrying capacity. Why is my heavy armor skill 109? Oh, it's because of my helmet. Oh, I'm an idiot. What to use this perk on? Stronger enchantments wouldn't be too bad. Now that would be really useful. That too. Quite some good choices here. It's a bit boring, but it's only 2 out of 5. So let's put a perk point there. I'm still over in carbon, and that is because I forgot to equip the backpack. There we go. Handy bit of kit. Now we can proceed to the crypt. Because now we have not missed any treasure.
Where'd you come from?
Right off the bat. I think I also suddenly accidentally remembered one of the points I was gonna make for, you know, what I would do. Go to Solstheim at this point or not. Acquire some master. Which granted I could do, but I also don't know if it's really worth it. Oof, that was close. But I have said in the past that I do consider Dawnguard to be the main quest for Ingva, essentially.
Where'd you come from?
And the way I view
That'll teach you.
main quests in any Skyrim playthrough I do these days is to kind of treat it. Okay. Okay. Let's just leave that. Ooh, I'll take that though. Store spot from the other side.
Who's there?
We got someone coming for us. But I do tend to, at least these days, treat the main quest as a bit of a slow burn for any playthrough, where finishing the main quest essentially becomes the last thing I do, as the ending kind of becomes an actual ending. Oh boy. We're getting some resistance here. Oh, that's not the shout I wanted to use. Oh, that was a perfect time block. Come on, you're in the way, Serana. Oh, you think that's funny, Mr. Draugr, Death Lord? Indeed it will. Checking for any potential traps. What's the status of my... Oh, yeah, that needs recharging. There we go, now we have the fire effect.
Who's there? Done and done.
Go free, bandit. Which is more than you deserved in a sense. Oh, that was close. I looted you, right? That's a whole bunch of nothing.
Who's there? That'll teach you.
I guess I looked at him funny or something. Oh, these are runes. I mean, I could tell, but I wasn't quite sure of their significance.
Done and done.
save, because I don't like this. That's precisely why I quick saved, in case that happened to us.
Who's there? I knew I heard something.
Oh dear. It's over, Draugr Deathlord. I have the high ground. Don't try it. This won't end well for you. Told you. I would have laughed if that actually worked. Ah, so close. And this is why I didn't want to bother with the first master lock we found. So I had a feeling it would just turn into this. There we go. And that was completely not worth it. Oh. Always happens. Every single time.
Who's there? I knew I heard something.
I just had a awful feeling there would be a third one behind us. Or behind me, rather. What have you done, Serana? Oh dear! How did this... How did this happen? What's going on? And I've contracted with Bane. Reduced magical region. Well, that can be fixed. Oh, more Draugr. Hulking Draugr, what the heck is that? What? Oh, I'm stuck. What? This is too much at once. Is that a new type of Draugr? I know I've seen that model somewhere. I just don't know from where.
That'll teach you.
Guess we have a whole new type of jogger to worry about. This looks like a... Actually, it doesn't look like a boss area.
I knew I heard something.
But it looks like a jogger Death Lord and another hulking... Two hulking joggers! What is going on? Oh dear. Okay, that I actually thought the hulking jogger had resurrected itself or something. I wouldn't even have been surprised if that happened.
Tough day for you. That'll teach you.
Oh boy. Foral host well key. Ah. So it was a good idea that I didn't attempt to pick that lock. Oh. At least I'm assuming the key is for that. Well, I'm thinking of. Aha. Coming full circle, almost. Forgot about trap. Maybe we ought to drink that Water breathing potion. I can't help but feel that it was placed there for a reason. Oh. That was very short. Oh, it is useful, I just have way too much of that stuff. Hold up. That's a dead spider. And a living skeever. I don't know about you, Serana, but I think we should steer clear of that skeever. Alright, he listened to our plea. How do I dare take his gold? Maybe that's what he's guarding. Actually, quicksilver I have no use for. Oh, there's more skeevers. Alright, let's get out of here before they change their minds. Come, Serana, hurry up. Where are you?
Who's there?
Just leave them be. Seriously, Serana, I need you right this very second. Have you gotten stuck? Oh, come on, Serana, don't do this.
What now? If you think it'll help.
Are the skeevers in your way? Is that why you can't? Oh. And now you could teleport. Slaughterfish egg. Is that useful for anything? Resist poison. Okay, it kind of is actually. Also interesting that there are slaughterfish eggs here, but I see no slaughterfish. Poisons and a note. Skorm and his dogs shall never take us alive. For Allod, I really had to triple check what that was actually saying, because I figured it would say fraud or something, or frawl. Forallod has foreseen the return of the dragons and has given instructions that we are to poison the well. Better that we should die than fall into the hands of these infidels. They have forgotten that the gods were once dragons and shall give us life again once they return. I was actually thinking about this earlier when we read the journal, that somehow doing this dungeon is kind of foreshadowing for things to come for Ingva. Both in terms of the Dragonborn DLC as well as what's coming up soon-ish in Dawnguard.
Who's there?
Might as well save here because I figured something would was gonna happen. Really ought to use that spell more.
Yes? This better not be all the things you just can't be bothered with.
Sorry about that, Serana. But there's a bunch of it. I should probably stop picking things up as well. Out of curiosity, I only have 3 grand soul gems left. I feel like it's probably better to use the greater ones and then maybe complement the common. There we go. Also somewhat more effective for at least somewhat lowering our carrying capacity.
Who's there? I knew I heard something.
Oh boy, more Draugr. Bunch more Draugr actually. What do we use? Well, when in doubt. Where are they going? Oh, I forgot to have any Flyamantia? I have way more of it than I really need, so let's not pick any more up. Orcish gauntlets. Oh, that's a lot of urns. We're not getting through that. Foul zombie. Oh dear.
Who's there?
What do you think, Serana? Ah, there he went. How am I with oh, I don't have any actually. No purple mountain flowers. Sure, I got more snowberries? No. What about blue mountain flowers? A bunch of them, but those are the ones that I don't mind having a lot of. And that was enough to make me over encumbered. Oh dear. Read orders. All the blossoms are to be harvested at once and brought up to the alchemical lab. Then clear space and begin burial of the children's bodies. Oh dear. Right, is there any way we can... Oh, I have a whole bunch of food. Shower way through. So we can pick more stuff up. Because it's not really a true Skyrim experience unless you're constantly being over encumbered. Another hulking Draugr.
gods you come from?
I have an idea.
Who's wrong?
I don't know why, but whenever I think gold now, I instantly get I instantly hear Glarfir going, "You like gold, don't you?" And I have no clue why. Oh, we can make potions here if we wanted to. But surely we cannot use these poisons on our own brothers and sisters. This plan is madness. This is madness. This is Skyrim. Even if the main stairway is collapsed and they find those in the front chambers poisoned, there is no telling that they will stop from clearing the rubble and coming through to burn our bodies before Alduin's return. Ragot, it's not that I fear death or refuse to lay down my life in the service of the gods. The snow elf raids in the northern lands may not be enough to draw off the snow strider when he finds us dead. All know of his tenacity. If we are to die, then let us die with blades in our hands rather than with poison on our lips and daggers at our children's throats. Head Alchemist Frodo. Yeah, these were these or at least some of these dragon cultists sure were. I don't think we're gonna at this point. I have a feeling it's gonna be a long while before we get to that place. Get to loot down here. Oh yeah, we must have. All right. Let's see if we can. Is there any potions we can make? There are a bunch. I'm also thinking about using oh dear god, I have so much crap in here. Don't I have one for potions? Or for alchemy rather. No wait, I got that ring. That's what I'm thinking of. Probably. Yes. It is the ring I'm thinking of. About some OP. Oh wait, costs points of poison damage. Yeah, I don't think so. Oh, interesting. Resist poison and fortify stamina. Not sure about its usefulness, but didn't really fix my carrying capacity problem as I hoped, but
Yes? Alright, let's see what you have.
oh, hang on. Let's dump some of these magica potions on you, actually. I think she'll only drink basic ones. Oh! Here I thought it was a Draugr with really poor aim, but no.
Bruce?
Hoping that my shouting would have knocked the soul gem over, but ow. Oh, of course it's a master lock. Oh. I can just take it through that, okay. That could have been quite ugly, actually. Okay, we've been here. Well, below there. Then again, just because I go to Soulstorm doesn't mean I have to do the entire Dragonborn main quest at one. Oh, Glassclaw did also occur to me. Since I can treat that as another bit of a main quest thing. spare door. One of the downsides with playing this on the PS5 is that it seems it doesn't take enough for me to accidentally draw my weapon when I have my finger over the R2 button. Man, I hope this is gonna be worth it. Ref. Okay, an ebony shield isn't too bad, I suppose, but not really worth it either. Oh, come on, Serona. You really have to rub it in. Of how not worth it that was. Dungeon cleared music, why? Or sound effect rather. Yeah, that was way too early to play that game. Oh, I saw that way too late. I'm sure I already know that enchantment, but it doesn't hurt to try, I guess. Yeah, no. Had an idea. Granted, actually that it would have to be improved and all that, so yeah, no. Was a good idea, I feel. Unless there's anything I can make now. Maybe if I made a better magic ring. Although I don't have a ring that can be enchanted. Never mind then. Really, Serona? That's on you.
That'll teach you.
Oh, another Hall of Stories with some less than stellar clipping. What I can only assume is snow. Let's see, we have fox, owl, snake. Why is this even the right? Wasn't it the glass claw I picked up? No wait, there's the fox. Oh, and snake was it? I'm surprised my memory held that for that long. Ah, here we go. This just reeks of boss battle.
Did you hear something?
It's the wind, and there's Ragot.
I knew I heard something.
Oh dear. And some resist magic as well. While we're at it. Oh dear. That's a lot of fire. Yeah, let's stick to third person because this is quite hard to see. Oh dear. And where's Serrano? I did hear her. Let's see, I think that would be useful as well. got this, Ingvar. And the dragon priest has been slain. Was that what he wanted? Oh, it was the mask. Could have sworn he said something about the staff too. Or maybe I'm just making things up. It's a unique item. There we go. Blocked Saint Jib, so I don't have to worry about carrying capacity for a while. Alright, that was quite tough. I like that. That was cool. I like that battles like that are still occurring in this playthrough. That's kind of useless. Ebony Zone of Hamsting. Oh, it's it's worth leet. I have to pick that up. I'm sorry, but I just have to. It's for a funny bit. Oh dear. Now we're out here, and here is a lost Paladin. What?
That it? That's your best.
Done and done.
With Chrysamere? What? When equipped, grants 15% resist fire, 10% absorb magic, slow health regen during combat. Interesting. And this sure is a bit of kit. Ingvar's more of a one-handed warrior, but cool nonetheless. And I'm over encumbered again.
Do you think it'll help?
Just by 1 point though, so that should be easy to fix. Have healing potions. I think she might have gone through one or two. Word of storm call. A shout to the skies, a cry to the clouds that awakens the destructive force of Skyrim's lightning. Not a shout I typically use because not wise to use it in close proximity to followers. It could be useful. Right, now how do we...
The research I've done seems to indicate that Scorm Snowstrider left part of his journal here after laying siege. I believe it should indicate how to enter the blocked-off sections of the stronghold. I should warn you, Foralhost is quite haunted, but I'm sure you can handle it. Return to me here once you've obtained the staff.
Wait. I don't like ghosts.
Interesting. Now he's wearing Stormcloak armor. So either that guy's a Stormcloak, or he switches armor depending on who's approaching, and tries to get people in there to retrieve the stuff, the mask and staff for him. See, is there a way for us to get down in like a normal way? Or we're gonna have to jump down, aren't we? Kill the imposter Valmir. Oh, I guess that was some dialogue that we missed now, because we were too far away, but somehow he... Oh wait, are they fighting each other? What is going on? Siege on the Dragon Cult.
No more! I yield! I yield!
I don't really have a reason to fight you, but oh well. Yeah, the fact that they were fighting each other definitely confirms that he was just trying to get someone to actually get in there. And he had the entrance key sometime. Valmir's orders. You will proceed to the ruins of Foralhost to retrieve the mask from the dragon cult there. If you are discovered, impersonate an officer. It is unlikely that anyone from Skyrim will be clever enough to see through the disguise. Once you have obtained the mask, bring it to Labyrinthian. Interesting. Does Ingvar know what the Labyrinthian is? No, she doesn't. And this still counts as stealing somehow. Cabbage soup. I suppose some soup wouldn't be a bad idea this cold weather. Oh yeah, plenty of cabbage. Oh dear. Well, the plot certainly thickened there. Doesn't say exactly, but I have a feeling it's the Aldmeri Dominion being involved here. can't sleep in this bedroll because it's owned. Because that makes sense. Wonder if we can have some rests over at Stendar's Beacon. Oh, stealth tiger? I guess not. Hello, Mr. Fox. Have anything to say?
Where'd you come from?
How do you get up to the... Corundamore can actually use. At this point I'm probably gonna have to rename the stream to A Paladin's Tale again. Ugh.
Oh, what is... anything good?
Really going well with doing the Dawnguard quest line over here. I don't think it's through this way. Oh no, okay, I guess that's on us. Hang on, isn't this just... almost where Fort Dawnguard is. This just leads back here. I forget, how do you get up to the Stendar's Beacon? Ooh, ow. Must be up through up here then. Can only assume. Oh, something was being shot up. There's nothing here. Could have sworn I saw like someone either shooting a spell or a spider spitting.
What now? This better not be all the things you just can't be bothered with.
Over encumbered, what a surprise. And now Serana's also over encumbered, so now we really need to think twice about picking any more stuff up. Here we go. Although I have a feeling we won't actually be able to rest here, because we're technically not withstand our
The mercy of Stendar does not extend to Daedra worshippers.
Oh! Can actually sleep here. Although this is actually a little bit awkward. Bringing a vampire here. Maybe not. Now that's some pretty northern lights. And immediately gone. Well, that's a shame. Let's just head back to Fort Dawnguard. Oh, now we have different northern lights. Don't think that's how the laws work, but zombies. Oh dear. At least it's not a small horde, because that would have been bad. Seem to just keep coming. Ah, contracted brain rot. Oh yeah, it's right here. Really need to do some managing when it comes to all the potions I'm carrying. And speaking of which, because watching me do all that stuff probably isn't that fun. It's also quite late on my end, it's almost 2 AM. And how long have I been going for? Bit over 2.5 hours, so I think I'm gonna call it quits for now. And I think I also need to do some thinking on how to proceed, because at this rate where we are, I'm kind of getting the impression that we won't be getting very far with the actual Dawnguard quest line for now. Since we have we haven't ended up having some side stuff in other places, and now one bit with Solstheim for an artifact, which, as I said, Oriel's bow probably trumps everything. However, I suppose it wouldn't be too bad of an idea to retrieve another artifact that could be useful. Because, I mean, after all, even if we only have Oriel's bow, we probably will need more than that if we want to break into Fort Volkihar with a full-on assault. And I also kind of like treating this as a bit of a campaign, trying to, you know, bolster the ranks, weaken the vampires, scatter artifacts, and whatnot. So, and since going to Solstheim will also most likely immediately gonna lead us to doing at least bits of that quest line. I was actually kind of hoping to have the Dawnguard finished, because I know there's another companion there that kind of has some...
I'm glad we're finally taking the fight to those monsters. Need something?
Some unique dialogue if you bring her with you. Then again, that could also be for another playthrough. So yeah, might have to put Dawnguard on hold. But I'm still probably gonna do this as part of a streaming series under the Paladin's Tale umbrella, since it is still related. And also because I do have other things that I want to play besides this playthrough, so I'm not opposed to doing all those things off stream and then having this as my streaming character, essentially. It does mean that this entire thing might take the entire summer. So yeah, but yeah, that's gonna be really, Serana, or are you just trying to make me do this outro faster? Because I can and I will. Yeah, it's gonna be it for today at least. But I will be back sooner than might be expected. I don't know. I'm because of this, I might even do a. I wouldn't call it an emergency stream, but as many Skyrim streams as possible. And I did consider that maybe tomorrow might work as well. However,
I've helped you all that I can. The rest is
another thing I was considering doing was playing Ace Combat 7 on Sunday. since I always do something for June 30th, which is the anniversary for the entire series. But I may not be able to do anything. I may not be able to stream on Sunday. And I'm pretty sure I don't have enough footage for a video, so I might do a Ace Combat 7 stream tomorrow instead. Or I might do a Skyrim stream, or I might not stream at all. We'll see, but Skyrim will return. If not tomorrow, then definitely next week. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching this stream. We may not have progressed further into the Dawnguard questline or the things we picked up from last time, but we did some cool stuff today. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching this. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, all that great stuff. And I'll see you next time.